Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out, prophesying His truth and the return of the Heavenly Father to set up His everlasting kingdom for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans so-called, and the confusion of the faith that Spirit bear witness with this truth. And bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, according to Numbers 1:18. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSI, BAHAWAH, YAHAWAH is the Heavenly Father name. YAHAWAHSI is the Son name, who the real ignorantly and willingly called Jehovah and Jesus. And BAHAWAH is in the Holy Spirit. That's the only way you can worship Him and call on Him and please Him. A double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone. The Holy Prophet is back today in the reincarnation, push His word out, true sincerity and charity on the highways, byways, and YouTube, wherever they may be. Not just here in America, but scattered abroad. Shalom to all you Akim that listen and believe as well, and that labor and true sincerity and charity, and that believe and that preach the proper doctrine, man. That ain't sold out, that ain't got wheat, that ain't waxing worse and worse, as you see the scoffers and the slanders and the fallouts that have do so. Hey, Lord willing, I just want to go into this topic real quick. Had a few scriptures that I had wanted to go into, and I'm gonna get the first one real quick. But as I'm getting it, really the whole theme of this lesson is really going into the fact that a future here in America, okay, not just here in America, but wherever you may be, okay. If you got your mind set on having a future here in America, if you got your mind set on having a future wherever you may be, where there's wickedness going on, where the so-called white man who's Esau Edom ruling and controlling through his philosophies, through his religion, okay, through his witchcraft and through his economic systems, man, through his military might, which he gets is all from the Lord. We get it all from the Most High, because the Most High control good and evil. Okay, he's just a necessary evil for now. But soon he would not be necessary anymore, because his time is up and his job is done. Okay, if you're looking for a future here, if you're looking for comfort, okay, if you're looking for everlasting life here, you are living in a nightmare. You're living in a dream. You're living in falsehood. You're living in lies, man. And as a prophet, as a man of the Lord, we're here to bring you the truth. Okay, because according to Amos 3:7, according to Hebrews 1:1, according to Jeremiah 3:15, and the Lord speaks through His prophets, man, as He always has, man. And Lord willing, I'm going to go into it, because if you're looking to make it, if you're looking to prosper, if you're looking to be accepted in society, if you're looking to be accepted by a multitude of men and women, okay, then you seeking the wrong things. Because everything you see is going to be burnt up. Everything you see is temporary. Everything you see is rigged against the truth. Everything you see is to give your flesh more power over your spirit, to be rebellious, to do as thy will, to live up your dreams. You only live once. But when you read the scriptures, man, that is false. That's not true. That's not the proper way to think and live and believe. But there's Micah chapter 2. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. And that's talking about this present evil world. According to Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where, who is he? Who's the ultimate judge that they cover, man? Who the real ignorantly and willingly called Jesus and Yeshua? Okay, compared to idols, he covered that, as well as the angels, as well as the prophets, making them out to be himself. You can read that in Maccabees, man, when he laid open the book of law and sought to paint the likeness of the image of the heathens, roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay, also in Wisdom of Solomon, man, the word speaks about the artificer, man. Okay, that devised this whole thing to deceive the people, man. The point being is, hey, you got to rise and depart, okay? You got to come out of this way of thinking. You got to come out of the philosophies and the religions of this world, because it's all controlled and rigged by the so-called white man. He even got his hands in the movement of the so-called Israelite movement, okay? You got false prophets, okay? People claim to be Israelites, okay? They Israelites by blood. They claim to be the prophets. They claim to be the mouth of the Lord, but they waxing worse and worse. They not preaching according to this doctrine. They going off their own vain understanding. They doing it for filthy lucre's sake, man. Okay, but you got to rise and depart, because this place will destroy you. This place will be destroyed. This is not our rest. Okay, this is not our rest. It never been. This is just what? This just was just this place was just a punishment. Okay, we had to learn and understand and know and learn our lesson. As Baruch 4:6 say, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, because you moved the most out of wrath, man. But I'm going to get this other scripture, because if you think for 1 second this place got anything to offer you, you under delusion. Just because you get a nice car, just because you get a nice job, just because they give you somewhere to lay your head, just because they give you Section 8 and welfare, okay, just because they ain't shooting you down, just because they draft you to the military, just because they give you a full ride scholarship, just because they give you these things, don't mean he's our friend. Don't mean he love you. He's our enemy. Okay? There's nothing wrong with working. There's nothing wrong with going about the right way to get money. There's nothing wrong with going to college. There's nothing wrong with doing these things. But you understand the time we living in. You understand who you doing it for. Is you doing it for yourself, or is you doing it for the Heavenly Father? Is you doing these things and preaching the word and living accordingly, or are you just being disobedient, rebellious, and turning your ear away from the truth just to go chase your dreams? Okay? So if you're chasing your dreams and you want to live it up in America, that's cool. Just know the Most High will judge you if you heard the truth. And if you didn't, that's because the Lord didn't care about you. He didn't wanted you to get it. This 2 Thessalonians 1:7. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord YAHAWAHSI shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels and flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not God and that obey not the gospel of our Lord YAHAWAHSI HaMashiach. So, hey, those that are troubled, come rest with us. Okay, because the scriptures is the rest. The scriptures is our comfort. The scriptures is our frontlets to our eyes. The scriptures is our defense. The name of the Lord is a defense, man, a strong tower. And the righteous run unto it is safe. Okay, this is not the white man book. This is our welfare. This is our riches. This is our everlasting life. Isaiah 33:6 says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. And the fear of the Lord is the strength of his treasure. And we are here to labor. We are here to do the work and acknowledge and realize we fucked up. Okay? Next scripture is Hebrews 4:11. This Hebrews 4:11. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest. So if you labor, if you put on your might, strength, and soul in something, it should be this truth. It should be following the men of the Lord. It should be getting built up and building others up so we can get out of here. And so we can hope and labor and be a part of the elect. So we can hope and labor to enter into that rest. So we can hope and labor to be delivered. It says, lest any men fall after the same example of unbelief. We have those examples of unbelief, man. What's the scoffers, the fallout? The scripture say, woe unto you that lost patience. Because the name of the game is sacrifice, patience, brotherly love, okay? Edification, man. Examining yourselves, rebuking, correcting, okay? You understand all this come with it, man. Not chasing your own life, not living it up here in America, because all these things is temporary. Everything you see is temporary. Okay, you got to trust in the Lord. Set your affection on things above and not on earth. And everything else will be added unto you. If the Lord fits that, give you the car, the house, let your dreams and your business prosper, he can do that. But you understand who you dealing with. The so-called white man ain't going to let that happen unless he got his hands in what you got going on. Unless you join his fraternity. Unless you join his sorority. Okay, unless you do what he say do. Unless you preach what he say preach. And that's what our people doing. And they have forgotten the way. And they have forgotten our Lord and Savior, man. But as a prophet, we are back in the reincarnation to tell you and to preach this word regardless, man. And to tell you. Okay, we don't care about our lives, man. We don't want to stay here longer, man. We have nothing here. Okay? But the brothers in our family and our jobs, man. And even all that is temporary. When I say temporary, meaning, hey, sooner or later, you ain't going to have all that. Okay? Because you got to understand how the mindset, anything can happen, man. When I say anything, I mean you could be separated from the brothers. You could be separated from your family. Okay, and it's just you and the Lord. This 1 Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labors is not in vain in the Lord. So our labors is not in vain. Our faith is not in vain. Okay, our sacrifices and what we gave up is not in vain. Our dreams that we stop chasing to chase this truth, which is our true dream, it should be, is not in vain. This Hebrews 11:6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a reward of them that diligently seek him. So you got to believe that he is a reward of them that diligently seek him, man. You got to believe that, have faith. This 1 Corinthians 4:11. It say, we are, verse 10, we are fools for Christ's sakes, which is Hamashiach in Hebrew, the anointed one, the Hamashiach anointed. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst, and are naked and buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place. And laboring and working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless, being persecuted, we suffer it, being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world, and are the offscoring of all things unto this day. I write not these things to your shame you, but as my beloved sons, I warn you. For though ye have, that's the point, man. Because that's what we is in this world. That's what this world see us as. But our Heavenly Father and His Son, they don't look at us like that. Therefore, we will be redeemed. Therefore, we got a kingdom waiting on us. Therefore, we got a new body. We got rewards. We got promises waiting on us if we endure, if we continue to contend for the faith and fight and continue to hold our faith, man. Our Lord and Savior got us, and He would not leave us in the jam. Look at this generations of old. As the scriptures say, I'm going to get it real quick. This is Sirach 2:10. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and everlasting joy and mercy. Verse 10. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? And that's the truth, man. If you call upon the Lord, you will be saved. You will be delivered, man. And you know, I just wanted to put a couple scriptures out to make the point, man. But Lord will hope that that's what's edifying. You know, we got to continue to fight and strive to be in the truth, man. Focus our things on the truth, and everything else will fall in place if the Lord see fits. If not, man, be content with what you have and continue to fight and know you ain't gave nothing up, man. Count it as dung, man. This place have nothing to offer, man. But Lord willing, we want to give all praise and glory and honor to YAHAWAH, YAHAWAHSI, YAHAWAH Kadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, the Most High, the holy prophets back today that the Most High set up to push His word out in truth, sincerity, and charity, to edify, to comfort, and strengthen our brothers that do believe, man. Shalom.